My name is Sophia James. I am 24 years old. I am a student. Life is not easy for me. I study hard. I work part-time in a coffee shop. And still my money is never enough. My shoes are old. My wallet is almost empty. And sometimes I even skip meals because I cannot afford food. One day, I was standing in the university cafe, looking at the food counter. I was so hungry. I wanted to eat something, but everything looked expensive. I opened my small wallet again and again. It was not enough. I sighed and felt hopeless. That was the moment he walked into my life. His name is Daniel Bennett. He is 50 years old, a successful businessman. He was tall, handsome, with silver hair and kind eyes. People said he was rich. He drove a black Mercedes. Everyone looked at him when he walked by. I noticed him because he noticed me. He came closer and smiled gently. "Hello," he said. "Are you looking for something to eat?" I was shy. "Yes, but I don't know," I answered softly. "Let me buy you lunch," he said. I was surprised. My eyes went wide. "Oh no, you don't have to." But he insisted. "I want to. Please, let me." I could not say no. I smiled a little. "Thank you. That is very kind." He bought me a sandwich and a drink. I ate quickly, embarrassed, but also grateful. That was the first time I met Daniel. I never knew a simple lunch could change my whole life. After that day, we met again. Sometimes coffee, sometimes walks in the park. He was different from other people. He was older, yes, but also wiser. He listened to me. He laughed at my silly stories. He made me feel safe. With him, my worries about money, studies, and work became lighter. One evening, we sat in a quiet cafe. I looked into his kind eyes and said, "Daniel, when I am with you, I feel I can breathe again." He looked surprised. Then he leaned closer and kissed me. His lips were gentle at first, then warmer. My heart raced. I knew our age difference was big, but in that moment it did not matter. That kiss started everything. Daniel never made me feel small. He never made me feel like I was just a poor student. He respected me. But he saw my struggles. He saw the holes in my shoes, the tired look on my face. One evening, he softly said, "Sophia, let me help you. Just a little money, as a gift." I shook my head quickly. "No, Daniel, I can't take your money. It's my problem." But he smiled gently. "Please. It is not a big deal for me. It is a gift from a friend." I hesitated. My eyes burned with tears. Finally, I nodded. "Thank you." That night, I cried in his arms. He held me close. I felt safe. But the world was not kind to us. People began to whisper, "She is with him only for his money." They say she is his sugar baby. The gossip hurt me. But Daniel told me, "Walk with your head high. We know the truth." One evening, he asked me to marry him. I thought he was joking. "Are you serious?" His eyes were full of truth. "I love you, Sophia." "Not your age, not your looks. I love you." My heart melted. I said yes. We married in a small, beautiful ceremony. The sun was shining. He held my hand and promised to love me forever. It was the happiest day of my life. For a while, life was sweet, but then doubts came. Daniel often had secret phone calls. He walked into another room. He deleted messages. My heart grew cold. One day, I saw him talking to a woman in a car. She was young and pretty. My stomach twisted. Later, I saw them laughing together at the university park. She touched his face. My world broke into pieces. When I asked, he finally told me, "That was Sarah, my ex-girlfriend. She is blackmailing me. She wants money. She will say I married you only for money. She will ruin us." I saw the pain in his eyes. He gave me his phone, his passwords. "Please, Sophia, believe me." I believed him, because love is built on trust. Together we solved the problem. Sarah left. After that, Daniel helped me finish my studies. But I worked hard too. I found a good job. I wanted to prove that I was not with him for money. I wanted to show I could stand on my own. We moved to a quiet house by the sea in Cornwall. Life became peaceful. We planted flowers. We drank wine on the porch. We listened to the ocean. Daniel often said, "Sophia, you saved me." But in truth, he saved me. He saved me from hunger, from loneliness, from a life without love. People still gossip. Some still judge. But love does not care about age. Love does not care about rules. It just happens. And when it is real, it is the most beautiful thing in the world. If you like this story, please like, comment, and share. Don't forget to subscribe for more interesting stories.